What's up, everybody? The topic of the day: how do you become a fitness professional? How do you become successful helping other people be fit and healthy? How do you create a lifestyle with which you can focus completely on health, fitness, athletic performance, lifestyle intervention, longevity? Really, how can you figure out a niche with which you can operate, build a brand that creates positive cash flow, allowing you to pay all your bills, support your family, educate your children, feed, clothe, and care for yourself and those you love, while still pursuing your passion of fitness? This is a tough nut to crack for a lot of people, and myself included. I spent a lot of time wearing a lot of different hats, jumping around, trying to figure out what is the combination to this secret code of financial wellness while being a fitness professional. Most of us work 2-3 jobs, and usually half those jobs have nothing to do with health and fitness, just to give us the cash flow so we can start to develop our careers as fitness professionals. When I say fitness professional, this could be anything. This could be a personal trainer, a licensed massage therapist, a yoga instructor, a chiropractor. There are many different ways to become a fitness professional. That's up to you. But what you need to do is find out what your passion is and go all into the specific niche that will appreciate that passion, your skill set, the products and services that you are offering. That's step one, and you need to be clear. When we teach our certification course, we are very specific with our students in that they need to create a MUSE. They need to understand the one person they are most likely to give the greatest amount of benefit to. What one person on the planet will appreciate them more than anyone else? That person is simply an avatar for a community, and that's the community you want to go all in and serve. Now, notice I use the term serve. I use this term quite a bit because your job as a fitness professional is to serve a very specific client with a very specific product or service that is better than anything else on the market, thus differentiating yourself from everyone else in your category. You need to stand apart, head and shoulders above everyone else within this very specific niche. Now, this niche will not confine you unless you allow it. This niche is not a box that you must stay in. This niche is simply your first priority, your first goal, your proof of concept, if you will. If you do a good job, if you do a great job, if you do a job better than anyone has ever done in that community, other communities will pay attention to you. They will allow you into their lives. They will test you. They will give you that trial opportunity to then impress them and to continue to grow your business. Now, if you're a power lifter and you love powerlifting, you love writing programs, you love working with powerlifting, you love the periodization, you love the scaling, you love the small percentage gain, you love the ancillary lifts, you love finding weak points, you love looking at velocity curves, that's your niche. What athletes, what clients, what humans will identify with that and value that so much they will be willing to share some of their finances with you. They will exchange their hard-earned money. Think about it. This is hard-earned money. The average American makes like $40,000 a year or so. It's like 36 to 52 based upon household income and whatnot. Let's say about 40 grand a year. That's $800 a week. That's $20 an hour. Think about that. That's $20 an hour. If you're selling a $100 program, that individual client, that prospective client, had to go to their job and work for 5 hours, over half a day, and many of you selling products for greater than that. Let's say a personal trainer selling $50 sessions, blocks of 10 for $500. That individual client has to work 3 days. 3 days in order to pay you. Think 3 days of their life have to be spent on the job site creating widgets, working probably in a field that doesn't excite them. They do it just for the paycheck. And then they're willing to give that to you. Just be aware of that. Be respectful of that. Be appreciative of that. That's special. That is a very big boost of confidence, show of faith and trust in you. I'm very appreciative. I'm very aware of how hard people work to earn their money. And if somebody wants to exchange one of my products or services for that token of appreciation, man, I'm so grateful for that because I know how hard people work and I know how hard it is to work and to budget and to make ends meet. So the prospective fitness coaches out there, remember, in many ways, your product or service is discretionary. It's a bonus to someone's life because every person watching this, every person you know can simply walk out their front door and go for a walk around the park, and they could stop drinking the sodas and eating the treats, and they could really start to get themselves much healthier. For them to pay hundreds to thousands of dollars to a fitness professional, that's a big ask. So what value are you delivering? That's the big question here. What are you going to do to over-deliver on that faith investment in you? Well, I tell you what, you better be amazing at what you do. You better think about your job, your pursuit, your passion, your craft 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, nonstop, relentless. You have to be relentless because your clients are trusting you. They're believing that you will have the answers to their challenges. The obstacles they are facing, they're hiring you to help them get past them. And if you are incapable, if you've hit a plateau, if you're disinterested, if you're apathetic towards your craft or towards learning and self-education and self-mastery, go do something else. Go get a job making widgets somewhere for someone. Go do something that pays the bills and allows you to figure out what the hell you're going to do with the rest of your life. But if you're working in the health and fitness profession, it has to be 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Think about it. Do I want my cardiologist to just kind of, show up and just kind of, call in a day, punch in, punch out, go home and not even think about this whole heart life thing? No. I want my cardiologist to be the one that if he's not in the office, if she's not in the operating room, they are flying around the country, going to see what other cardiologists are doing. They're going all the conventions, all the hospitals, all the talks, all the instruction, all the education, all the furtherance of their own ability. I want them to be masters of their craft. And in fact, I want them to be the leaders in the mastery of their craft. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to be. So this is the first video I will do on this. How to become a successful fitness professional. This will be the first video. That may or may not be the name. You'll see the title of this when I post it. I'm going to walk you through best practices to become a full-time fitness professional. And not only to become a full-time fitness professional, to be wildly successful, independently wealthy. And I'll teach you how to set goals to understand what that means. Because someone could be independently wealthy with 50 grand in the bank. Others 500,000, others 5 million, some 50 million. It's all based upon expectations. It's all based upon lifestyle. It's all based upon what you choose to do in your given day, what your goals are. And I teach you how to craft that concept, how to create this ecosystem around you, around your brand, around your life, based upon best practices inside not just the fitness world, but the business world. How to start running your health and fitness business as a legitimate company that will long exceed your desire to get out there and work and stand on the line and go to the gyms and write the programs and get on the podcast and do all these other things. How to create a lasting brand that will continue to provide for you based upon the massive amount of value you have given to your community over a period of time. That will pay back-end dividends. So you don't have to be in the gym 6, 8, 10 hours a day just to make your wage. I teach you this, I will teach you this. The goal is to teach you this here on our YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Click that little bell for notifications as these videos come out. This is all free content, guys. I'm happy to give it to you. I just ask, as all the famous or popular YouTubers do, is subscribe to the channel, click the notifications, and if you can engage with me, leave a comment, leave a little thumbs up. I certainly appreciate, and that's all I ask in return, right? In exchange, I will give you best practices to become a wildly successful health and fitness professional. Just engage with the channel. I appreciate you being here. Until next time, boom!